Have you ever wondered how some investors consistently outperform the market, generating exceptional returns? George Soros, a title of the financial world, is one such individual. Many have questioned the secrets of his financial expertise. Given the spectacular outcomes his unusual techniques have produced, George Soros attracted a lot of attention for his pioneering work in finance, which was highlighted by the release of his seminal book, The Alchemy of Finance. The title's focus on alchemy reflects the game-changing quality of his investing approaches. Soros generated impressive yearly returns, above 35%. This kind of work indicates a deep understanding of the financial markets. Quite the Midas touch, but with an emphasis on wealth creation as opposed to material creation. Want to know his secrets? Well, you've come to the right place. Welcome to Financial Literacy. Here, we are dedicated and passionate about bringing you nothing but honest and straightforward facts about your money. We will help you take control of your finances and get you to the next level. Beginners or experienced, this is your one-stop shop for all things financial literacy. Today, we are going to talk about the top 5 strategies of George Soros for a 35% annual return. If you're ready to do it the George Soros way, then let's start the video. Number 1. Betting against the obvious. In the world of finance, many investors follow the herd mentality. But George Soros has his own contrarian approach. He is actively seeking out opportunities that differ from the prevailing market sentiment. You could say that he's a maverick who challenges conventional wisdom. Unlike most investors who passively follow trends, George Soros looks for undervalued assets or bets against the overvalued ones. His winning bet against the British pound on Black Wednesday perfectly illustrates his contrarian strategy. Soros predicted a devaluation and made a tidy profit when it happened, while other investors held onto their pounds. This is an example of how he can spot and take advantage of market inefficiencies. Even though Soros' contrarian strategy has produced notable returns, it is important to keep in mind the associated risks. Most investors, unlike him, don't have the money to deal with significant losses. It takes cleverness and the capacity to accept certain disappointments to successfully navigate against market trends. Number 2. Scaling up successful investments. Building wealth requires a measured approach, as what we see in George Soros' investment strategy. He emphasizes starting small and testing the waters first before fully committing significant capital. This allows you to identify earlier the potential problems you might face. This may even be referred to as an investing strategy of survival of the fittest by Soros. Only those who passed preliminary small-scale testing and show potential are advanced to bigger allocations. By using this technique, money is allocated to the most promising prospects. George Soros takes a systematic approach to investing and stays away from snap judgments. Contrary to a gambler who throws everything on the line, he carefully considers possibilities while making a small first commitment. Using this method enables him to evaluate the performance of an investment before making greater commitments. By starting small, Soros avoids the devastating consequences of a failed cannonball dive into an investment. He emphasizes the importance of strategic allocation, recognizing that even seemingly invincible ventures can encounter unforeseen challenges. After all, even the Titanic had lifeboats, highlighting the need for contingency plans. Number 3. Physical cues. This is going to sound quite weird, but I'm trusting George Soros on this. Strategy number 3 involves picking up signals not from the market trends, nor from the financial reports, but from your body. Yep, you heard that right, from your body. George Soros also incorporates intuition into his investment decisions. While it's true that some people might find his approach bizarre, he really is using his physical sensations like backaches or headaches as signals to abandon an investment. Quite the trick, huh? It is important to understand that Soros isn't advocating for impulsive decisions based solely on discomfort. However, he acknowledges the role of intuition in the investment process. Unexplained anxiety or a sense of unease regarding a particular investment could be a red flag, prompting further analysis or even withdrawal. Number 4. Balancing political and financial acumen. Strategy number 4 is all about George Soros' ability to integrate political and financial knowledge. Great financial minds understand that economics doesn't exist in a vacuum and that political events are heavily influenced by markets. He understood that political events have a significant impact on markets. Political decisions, from Federal Reserve actions to international relations, can influence everything from stock prices to currency valuations. Soros, therefore, treating them like a wild card that could be played to his advantage. His well-known drama, Black Wednesday, is a shining example of his accomplishment in this field. Soros carefully shorted the British pound, anticipating a depreciation of the currency based on his analysis of the political and economic environment. His combination of financial and political acumen was evident in the high return on this wager. So, what have we learned from here? It is important to be politically conscious while investing. Being aware of the political scene enables you to predict future changes in the market and make wise investment choices. Even while you might not become a Soros expert, using this method can improve your entire investing approach. Number 5. Consolidate, reflect, and execute. Lastly, the success of George Soros cannot be exclusively ascribed to his group of financial professionals or his skill at seeing market patterns. His investing strategy also includes 2 other essential elements: encouraging a contemplative approach and accepting a variety of points of view. Number 1. The power of opposing arguments. Soros doesn't shy away from dissenting voices. He actively seeks out devil's advocates who challenge his assumptions and present alternative perspectives. This exposure to opposing viewpoints helps him refine his own investment thesis and identify potential blind spots. By understanding potential weaknesses in his strategies, he can make more informed investment decisions. Number 2. Reflective analysis and deliberation. Soros prioritizes in-depth analysis and reflection before committing to an investment. Unlike some investors who rely on quick glances at data, he thoroughly examines the intricacies of a potential investment. This deliberate approach allows him to consider all relevant information, including both quantitative data and qualitative factors. George Soros also stresses how crucial it is to take a step back and assess his plans seriously before putting them into practice. Through self-reflection, he is able to see any shortcomings or areas that might require development. For Soros, committing to an investment carries significant weight. It's a decision he approaches with a level of seriousness akin to a marriage vow. The decision-making process isn't a chaotic flurry of numbers and voices. Instead, it's a culmination of deep analysis, diverse perspectives, and ultimately, an intuitive leap based on conviction. He doesn't simply pull the trigger based on forecasts. He pulls it with a well-honed sense of the market's rhythm. Well, that's everything. Remember, investing is a personal journey and not a one-size-fits-all solution. Be flexible like George Soros here. And you have all the means to feel empowered because you are now ready to incorporate the Soros Code in your investment strategies. Don't be afraid to challenge conventional wisdom. May the odds and returns be ever in your favor. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please don't forget to give a thumbs up, comment, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on our following videos.